Hundreds of people gathering at the state capitol protesting the Trump administration, part of a nationwide protest here on President's Day.
12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra has been live out there all afternoon. She joins us now with the latest. Gabby.
Well, Rachel, Troy, a press conference about a series of immigration bills making its way through the state legislature just ended, firing up this group once again. Take a look. Now, there's a few hundred people or so, I would say, here now, but at its peak this afternoon, there were about 1,000 people, and they're still marching around the Capitol and chanting and playing music. We spoke to people who are protesting against a number of different policies and statements made by the current administration. The most popular issue seems to be immigration. People tell us they're worried about deportation and how federal executive orders will impact Arizona families. There's also representation here from the state's indigenous communities who worry how those immigration policies will impact them. But overall, the main message that we've heard from people and seen on their signs they're holding in the air is plea for peace and inclusion for all. There are people who traveled here from across Arizona, and we spoke to one man who says it's important to be here and have a united front.
Every voice matters, everybody's thoughts, everything matters. So if I know a lot of people want to try to do something, or voices matter, that's all that matters. If you're just sitting at home, you're not doing nothing, that's not going to count. You have to be out here voicing it.
Now, everything out here seems to be peaceful, but we were just told by the state Senate that DPS did have to limit people coming into the building this afternoon due to some protesters who were trying to use force to get into the building, as they were trying to limit the amount of people who could come in and be in there when they were talking about these immigration bills. Out here, the organizers say they're going to be here until about 6 o'clock this afternoon, but as this wraps up, they're hoping that people will come out every Monday and raise their voices throughout the year. Live at the state capitol, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
I know in past instances, Gabby, we've seen protesters shutting down streets and things like that, but nothing of that nature there at the Capitol today.
Not today. Everyone stayed on the sidewalks marching around the Capitol, just this Capitol Square here. No scenes of people shutting down intersections or streets today.
Gabriela, thank you for the report.